はいはい、聞こえますか皆さん。やば。I thought I wasn't going to be able to connect to YouTube. Gods. It kept telling me that it couldn't connect to YouTube servers. It's so weird. So after resetting over and over, finally connected. はい、私はどこ？はい、ここです。Good evening! Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Konbannya. My name is Anzu and I'm an apricot that delivers packages from me to you. So how is everybody? Are you still alive? I hope you are. We don't have time to make another case for your death. Huh? We all need to survive. Yeah? Hi. Okay. So today's package delivery is none other than the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Hi. So we're still on case number 3. Looks like it's a long one, honestly. So I don't know until what part are we going to be in. But last time we were already in the trial, and all we're going to do is have the new witnesses come in. Yeah? Oh, you just got up, TPG. Wow.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Hi, magandang gabi sa lahat. That's a good evening to everybody. Maybe you'll download No Man's Sky? Ooh. Is it still worth getting in 2023? It's in my wish list, but I'm always hesitant to buy. Well, anyway. Nani ka na? It's an honor to know you. Alright. So let's continuing the mysterious yum. Yum 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 yum. I was sick because I had to get hot water and then OBS couldn't connect. Sad times. Alright. 23rd October, 10:44 a.m. The Old Bailey defendants antechamber. You heard it started off bad and they have slowly improved and now it's pretty good. Ah, okay. Oh no, I knew it also was really bad. That's why I wasn't, sure if I should get it. 75 discount, lol. It's there was a time I think it was 80% off, but I just wasn't sure. And there was another game I wanted to prioritize at that time. Mr. Naruhodo. What on earth were you playing at just now? Or rather, what on earth were you playing at all along? My hypothesis! My amazing hypothesis! You've been picking? Sorry, not pickling. Why am I thinking pickles? Anyway, picking holes in it from the start! Ah, sorry about that. But you promised me! You said you proved that Tratted explosion was an accident, not murder! You said you'd keep my precious invention from falling into anyone else's hands! Oh, hello! How are you, Nyanxia? Welcome. No Man's Sky now is quite good game. Oh, okie dokie. I shall wait for sale. And if I have money. Payday has not yet come for me. Alright. You're fine. That's great. You're fine. Great. So. But all you've done so far is try to undermine me. Yes, I did make your promise. You're right. I said that I'd believe in you and fight for your freedom to the very end. But I also told you I was no scientist. I don't understand your hypothesis. The fact is, there's an undeniable flaw in your logic, isn't there? Ah, but I just run through some equations. Yes, you see, it's because my work is incomplete. Perhaps it is. Nevertheless, a man died as a consequence, didn't he? Ah, yeah! Oh, you don't know what that was. Just 3 days of 38 to 39.5. Well, at least it's nothing more than that, right? At least you didn't get worse, which is great. You're right. You're so right. It's all my fault. And I have no right to blame you for my failures. I'm a disaster. Not just a scientist, but as a human being. Oh, that's so relatable. Well, that might be a little over the top. And while we're on the subject, what about Baroque? He's being awful. Claiming his old university friend to be a murderer, you mean? He's a disaster. Not just as a prosecutor, but as a human being. Oh, but no, wait. He's the Reaper, isn't he? Perhaps he's not classified as Homo sapiens anymore. Glad that's cleared up. Can I double check something with you? Ah, yes, what? The machine and demonstration you prepared, they were based entirely on your hypotheses, I presume? There was no trickery involved? I drew the plans for the machine with my very own hands. Every line was painstakingly drawn with the firm belief that science is the only future. So yes, it's true that my hypothesis hasn't reached maturity yet, but please, Mr. Naruhodo, you must believe in it. Do you believe in hypothesis now? Alright, Professor, I understand.
Counsel! Defendant!
Wow, aggressive Bailey.
The prosecution's witnesses
Are ready to take the stand. The court is about to be in session again.
make your way
Into the courtroom, please. Wow, aggressive Bailey. How dare you? You belong in the frying pan with pasta. It all hinges on that demonstration. If the professor's hypothesis is sound as he claims, it leaves him as the only person who could possibly have killed the victim. Pam, pam, pam. But on the other hand, Mr. Shom was adamant. A practical implementation such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Exhibition is quite impossible. Impossible. So really, what should I be trying to prove here? I don't know, Naruhodo. I'm lost. I don't know science. I know science, but science? Just biology. And all the theoretical parts. Give me the math and I'll fail you all. October 23rd, 11 a.m., the Old Bailey courtroom.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby reconvene the proceedings of this court.
What if a bailiff is a 23-year-old brittle gal? Oh, I didn't think about that. Next bailiff will be a brittle gal. Okay.
Counsels for the defense and prosecution, are you ready for the new witnesses to testify? The prosecution is ready, my lord.
As is the defense, my lord.
Gosh, my lord. So, Lord Van Zieks, I believe these next witnesses saw the demonstration on the day in question with their own eyes. Indeed they did. And as luck would have it, one of them is a police detective. So the testimony we are about to hear can be considered highly reliable. Perfect. A detective of all people. The prosecution's stance remains unchanged. Though it ended in tragedy, the demonstration on the day in question was scientifically sound. And consequently, the sole person with the opportunity to have committed this act of murder is the only other individual to have been present on the stage at the time, the accused.
Haha.
Thank you, counsel. The prosecution's position is clear. So, bring forth your witnesses now. Ho, ho, ho. Bailiff, show the witnesses in. The witnesses whose proximity to the incident on the day in question will clarify the truth unequivocally. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, it's Christmas next week on Monday. I just realized. That's why I have no work this weekend and next weekend. Oh, I get it. I just remember. because the judge looks like Santa Claus. Ooh, are you guys expecting a gift? Or do you plan to give a gift? Wow. I'm just excited for the food.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court to hear.
Tan tan tan. Eh, nani kore? Eh? Why is my button not working? There we go. He's the guy in the thumbnail. So, I went until this part-ish just to get a thumbnail photo. So this dude is based off of a hot air balloon. And I think Iris mentioned it before while we were going around that there were hot air balloons that you can ride. So maybe somebody witnessed it from there, like the whole incident. That's what I'm guessing.
My name is Balthazar Loon. I am the impresario of all the hot air balloons in vicinity of the experimental stage.
His hat is a hot air balloon. Oh no, is he supposed to be German? I can't do such things.
My name is Wilhelm Gostret Sigismund.
Oh my god, what kind of name is it? Chotto! Wilhelm Gottsrich Sigismund Ormstein. What name is... No can do.
I have come to see the great exhibition of the way from my home in Bohemia.
Oh, you're from Bohemia. Oh. Balloon.
I'm very rich.
I envy this kid.
Inspector Gina Strong, Scotland Yard. I'm a great detective, even Alex Sholmes agrees.
Gina, I missed you. We're same color.
I was on security duty at the exhibition and I got to go up in one of them balloons. It was amazing. Gina, again.
But she did mention that she'd seen the disaster from up in a balloon actually, didn't she? And she clearly loved every minute of it. There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation stage when the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were in one such balloon at the time and saw events unfold from the skies above.
You make it sound like they were in the clouds.
He was only an altitude of circa 60 feet.
Very low. Well, you can't see nothing if you fly too high, can you?
60 feet. About 18 meters then.
Thank you for your introductions. Now you will give your formal testimony for the court. Ho 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 ho. Kindly describe exactly what you witnessed, especially those of you who had a vantage point above the stage.
The view from 60 feet up. It was an oh my god, how does this person talk? It was an incident terrible. I am only grateful that my balloons were not damaged.
There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second another bang in the sky beside us. And from amidst the smoke, a cage appeared out of nowhere. The cage, it fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower. I didn't get a good look inside the cage, but no one went near it after it crashed into the tower.
A most extraordinary collective account, I must say.
Could I just clarify something? There's a detail in the witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically, that there were 2 explosions.
More precisely, 2 explosions in 2 separate places. Yes.
Oh, there's 2 kaboom booms?
When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying 2 witnesses was around here. There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time carrying other passengers as well, to be clear.
Kablong.
Then, as power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, the first explosion occurred. The so-called birdcage that contained the victim disappeared from the stage, and a moment later, the second explosion occurred, directly adjacent to the balloon carrying the witnesses.
Katonk.
The birdcage appeared at the site of the explosion, subsequently to plummet down into the crystal tower.
I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes with a person inside. The blast was so hot, but I didn't want to miss a thing. So I kept my eyes wide.
Oh, he lost the balloon. Oh, wasteful child!
I still have lots of money.
I would tie that to your wrist, child. I don't care if the balloon carries you into the air. I'm not paying for another one.
Precisely who is this curious infant? I'm told he is a young noble of Bohemian royalty.
Oh, no wonder.
Apparently, he disguised himself in order to steal unnoticed into the great exhibition.
Yeah, I'm here in London on a sightseeing trip with my elementary school.
Hey, elementary schools, what's this child doing here? Why, where are your parents? Where your teacher?
We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony. Do we really need that?
When I remove my mask, this is what I look like.
Oh yes, I see a delightful face, I'm sure. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, everybody says so.
Great disguise then.
The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court. Namely that despite ending in an explosion, instantaneous kinesis was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the crystal tower where the victim fell. Therefore, only the accused, who was with Mr. Usman on the stage, could possibly have committed the murder.
Huh. Oh wait, what if I change the judge to sound like yes, thank you, counsel. No, it doesn't fit him.
The prosecutor's view on the matter are quite clear.
So the defense cross-examination now, please.
Oh, hello, Mama.
Please don't say my real name. I'm on stream. Hello, Trin. Hello, chat.
Mama, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, she said hello. I don't know you guys here. Oh, Tred. Good boy. Thanks, Mama.
Mother, there's a hook there. There's a hook behind you. On your right side. Kanan. Sa may pader, yeah. Naglagay ako na isang hanging area dyan.
Well,
Ngayon, alam niyo na ano yung boses ko pag naka-Tagalog mode. Oh, yeah. Oh, now you know how I sound like in Tagalog. Well, I tend to sound deeper when I speak my native tongue. Ganun naman kasi. Pag pinapalitan mo yung lingwahe na sinasabi mo, edi syempre, papalitan mo din yung boses mo.
yeah.
Yeah, don't say her real name. Maggie Barbara. Bakit Maggie Barbarado? Dari. The answer, what do you mean peach mama? No, no peach, apricot only. Where are we? Ah, the cross-examination. Yes, my lord. Whenever I see that sentence, I remember Kuroshizuji, Black Butler.
The one, Sebastian Michaelis. One hell of a butler. Yeah.
助かるなんで? The view from 60 feet up.
Let's press every single one of them.
Hold it!
Hold it! Oh, you're right, I'm in English mode. There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation stage at the time, I understand. See. Wait, is he Spanish? I'm so confused now. See, all 3 of them, my bellissima bambini. Ah, bellissimi bambini. Or is that also used in Italian? I have no idea. I am clueless of Europe. They are very popular, signor. Some people will pay £10 for one ride. £10? That's more than my annual stipend. £20 a month? That is my pocket money. Oh, this child. Royals have all the whack.
Sounds pizza. Yes, pizza pasta.
He's Italian.
Ah, Italian. Okay. Italiajin.
I got up there for free. I did. Played the old I work for Her Majesty's police card, you know? Detectives have all the luck. I still pay? Oh man. Lawyers still pay. If they're so popular, why would you only be operating such a small number of balloons though? Because if I have too many in the skies, they could crash into each other.
The operators for the balloons were decided by lots, with each operator manning a particular area.
See,
And the zone above, public experimentation stage is the most profitable. The other impresarios, they hate me.
oh, they hate your sadness. Give them Italian meatball.
Thank you, witnesses. I think the court has a clear picture of the arrangements for balloon rides at the exhibition. Perhaps we could hear more about what you actually witnessed witnessed of the incident.
Right, I can fill you in there, my lord.
My lord, malady, malaria.
Hold it!
So you actually saw the incident happen from up in the air? Yep. Isn't it amazing what a detective gets to do, eh? I'm telling you, though, being a lawyer is a mug's game. Oh, itay. You should join the force and we can go flying together. You know me so well. Yes, well, anyway, could you tell us exactly what you saw, do you think? Everything. We saw everything because we were up above it all. That dodgy curve climbing into that cage, and that dodgy professor pulling all them levers. And that's when it happened. That's when there was that massive bang and the cage disappeared, just like that.
Magic.
You are describing the moment the subject's body was decomposed by the electricity, I believe. I didn't know what to make of it, but then there was another bang right in the ear. I looked around and there was a huge ray fireball right next to us in the sky, and there was nothing there before. Oh, is that the child?
Wow. The child. Nani kore child? Speak, kodomo.
Excuse me!
Sumimasen.
Master Gotts, does your memory of the day differ?
Stop biting your nails. That's not good for your teeth.
My teacher at elementary school said that when you meet someone for the first time, you should always use the full name.
Yes,
What was it again? Wilhelm Sigismund. Wait, I can do this. I can do this. Wait. Wilhelm Sigismund Ormstein. Just the 4 names then.
The point is, do you have any something to say? Something to add in response to Detective Gina Lestrade's last remark, perhaps? Oh, I get it right, Odo. It's Inspector Lestrade. Why does everyone have a problem with how I address them at the moment? That is not what I saw. Oh? Ja, there was a second explosion. It was right beside the balloon. That is true. But I'm sure. Which is what I said in it. 1 minute there was nothing there, the next a massive explosion. My teacher at elementary school said that when someone else is speaking, if you are rude enough to interrupt, you will have the most awful life imaginable. Are all Bohemians brought up to be so full of joy? Another one? This child! I'll wrap this balloon on your waist, child. You're gonna be floating like the hot air balloon you rode on. Just before the second explosion happened next to our balloon, I clearly witnessed a green balloon flying in the sky. A green balloon? Eh, you what? I never saw nothing like that. Well, I did. I saw it, and you can't say I didn't. I will complain to the council. I will cry and scream. My testimony is the truth. I am Bohemian Prince. You cannot say it's a lie. That is not allowed. Oh man, children. Where's the stick? Where's the stick of discipline? Play the bleeding royalty card, are you? Typical. Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's police. Oh. In that case, young man, I must ask you to amend your formal testimony in the interest of cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia. It was not the sky that exploded, it was a green balloon that was next to us at the time.
Hold it!
Child. A green balloon, you say? Are you sure about that? Of course I'm sure. I am a proud Bohemian prince. All these questions are making me boring. I think you mean bored. Ah, English is very annoying. The language of my countrymen is far superior. Ragazzo, it is very wrong to lie. Lie? Flying balloons never explode. For the same reason the planets never explode. It is logical. Please tell me that doesn't mean logical. If you insult me, you insult all of Bohemia. Oh no, I don't know how do you read it? Madai? Is that how you say it? Madai! I will have the army come and shoot all of your stupid balloons out of the sky. All of them. Oh, brat. It's a brat. Stick of discipline. Or the slippers of discipline if you're Asian. Well, if it's not a slipper, it's a broom. If it's not a broom, it's a hanger. Typical Asian weapons, ne? Here you are, your highness. If only all international incidents were so easily resolved. Now that peaceful relations have been restored here in the courtroom, perhaps we could return to the testimony. Did you also see the moment that the cage materialized, Mr. Liu? No, I did not see the explosion myself, however.
Demo! Hold it!
Did you see that actually happen? No, in reality I did not. I saw after it hit the tower. There was a grande confusion around the stage. I ran to see what had happened. I was terrorized by the idea that one of my balloons had crashed. Explosion. I'm thinking of the Pokemon. Or was it a different name? Anyway, I suppose they are his livelihood. But But when I looked up to the sky, all my precious balloons were still here. There. I saw it though. I saw it slam into the tower. After all, I'm a detective now. Then tell us what you saw, Inspector Lestrade. That's what I like to hear.
Hold it!
What's the Pokemon that sounds like Explosion? Was it Typhlosion or something? Is that even a different franchise? Oh no, I'm stuck thinking about it. Ne, tatsukite mina!
Was it you who gave the order to keep people away?
Eh?
Use your head, Odo. How could it have been me? I was up in the balloon, weren't I? Right. So cause I was available, it was the boss who had to leg it over there. He was getting shoved and kicked all over the panicking spectators who tried to seal off the scene. It was a real sight to behold, I can tell ya. Amazing. Poor Inspector Gregson.
Greggy.
So anyway, I couldn't see the cage that well because of all the smoke. Smoky. And I didn't really want to see, to be honest. I was scared out of me wits. Keep it together, Inspector.
Inspector Gadget.
Oh god, I have intrusive thoughts today. Do you guys know that?
Inspector Gadget.
The prosecution really is asserting that the demonstration was genuine. But what if it was actually some kind of switch-around trick instead? That would mean that the victim was never actually on the stage in the first place. The two explosions would have thrown everyone watching into a panic for sure. I think I need to find out more about what exactly people saw at that time. Inspector Gadget was like a cartoon that me and my brother would watch. And then I think it had a live action movie at one point. I think. And then the dude's like, go, gadget thingy, something like that. Very cursed cartoon. So. Go, gadget tambourine. It's something like that. Okay, so I kind of forgot what we exactly have in our court record. Let's just take a moment to look at it. For some reason my keyboard's not working. Naniku. Oh, not Naniku. Eh? Very weird. So we do have this diagram. However, I don't think it has much to show. Well, there's only 2 balloons here though, so where's the third? And then we have this one, the green cloth. Maybe this could be used as a the green balloon explosion thingamabob? That testament? I mean testimony? Testament is a different thing, Anzu? Good boy, it's raining outside. It was a classic. Yeah, seriously. Do you guys know the cartoon The Mask? The one with the green mask and yellow suit? That one was also a very weird cartoon. Okay, let's see. So there was a green balloon. So let's try presenting the... Oh god. Let's try presenting this here. Maybe it would work. Wow. Was it examined? No, let's just present it.
Objection!
Yeah, but it's wrong. No.
Nyabay.
Ah, 4 lives. Shine.
Okay, so it's not that one.
They're happy to continue without me. Okay, let's go. based on the Jim Carrey movie, The Mask. Was the cartoon first or was it the movie? I don't know which one came first, the movie or the cartoon. Alright, okay. So that's not the part. So the cage one is but no one went near it after it crashed into town. Was there a what do you call this? Did someone mention 3 balloons? Someone did, right? And then the next second there was this guy behind us. Was it this one? Hold on, let me press it one more time. There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation, I understand. Oh, there! I think it's this one. If none of the balloons, I was reading the dialogue comment and I was thinking at the same time, what if, because he said none of the balloons were damaged, but we saw in the photograph earlier of the area, right, or the diagram, there were only 2 balloons, and then we do have the little boy saying a green balloon got destroyed, right? And we have the green cloth. Maybe we're supposed to show that to Mr. Liu on this statement? Because that means there was actually a balloon that was destroyed, which contradicts what he said, that none of his balloons were harmed. Right? Okay, so let's skip this. It's okay, Tread, that's the rain outside, baby. Because here, he said none of my balloons were not damaged, so I guess it should be here. Huh, naruhodo.
Objection!
The Mask comic that the movie was based on was seriously gory and messed up. Yeah, I heard that the comic was like really not child friendly. I think it's the animation or the CGI back then that made it look kind of weird and nightmare fuel-ish. I remember my younger brother is not too fond of it. Mr. Loon, in your testimony, you said that all 3 of the balloons you had operating at the time were undamaged. See, that is correct. If they had been caught in the explosions, it would have been terrible. Terrible. I wonder if you might know what this is. I think it's maybe... See, part of a balloon. A burnt piece of the fabric of the envelope. Sorry? The envelope? Pardon. That is the large round part of the balloon which becomes filled with hot air. It is made from very thick fabric lined with rubber. You do not want it to rip when you are in the sky. Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found near the experimentation stage. In other words, as Master Gotts testified, a green balloon did indeed explode that day. Yes, baby, it's okay. If all the balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Loon, then your statement that they were all undamaged clearly contradicts the evidence. No! If a balloon exploded that day, why didn't the man say so?
Maybe everyone on board was killed. Hell no, having just spent 10 whole pounds for the experience of all.
It seems to be like this because 50% of
Objection!
The instantaneous kinesis did occur. But after the explosion of the stage, the point of materialization shifted to a location occupied by a balloon, causing the balloon to explode. Yes, eminently plausible. An unfortunate traffic accident, as it were, but it changes nothing about the pertinent facts.
Hold!
Oh, it's a loon.
It's loony. Balloony. This I cannot accept.
Why not, Mr. Loon?
You are suggesting that I am a liar! That person's died in a balloon incident, eh?
There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Blue. The victim was the sole fatality that day.
That's right, and I can prove it. Balthazar Loon is not a liar. There was no such balloon in the sky. It is non-possible. Possible. You're saying it's impossible? Why? Is it true? Is it
This court has more important matters to discuss than the number of balloons that were operating that day.
Objection!
objection? But we can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about this other balloon until now.
My lord!
Uhtred, I know that face. Don't you dare key or mark in that area again. You did that 4 times yesterday. No, babe.
No, baby. Don't be bad dogo. Okay? You wanna go out? I'll call for backup. Okay? Just let me know. The defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Loon. Kachonk.
I concur. There's clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye. It's imperative that we clear up the issue of this phantom balloon, I feel. Witness, you will give supplementary testimony about the balloons you were operating at the exhibition.
Ah, grazie, my lord. That's thank you, right? In Italian, I hear people say it. Mr. Loon's balloons. Looney Tunes balloons. Looney balloons. As I said, Balthazar Loon is no liar. Every balloon I had in the sky landed safely. All 3 of my balloons were carrying passengers. If they fell to the ground in an explosion, what a catastrophe! But you can't get away from the fact that a burned up bit of cloth was found at the scene, can ya? The coppers at the yard reckon it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on the stage. This stupido ragazzo is mistaken. Wow, don't call Gina stupid. My balloons have the red and blue zigzag stripes anyway. Oh, all of them do.
So your assertion is that the balloon this child saw was not one belonging to you?
Si, exactamente. If he saw a balloon in the first place, I do not like the sound of it. It is very bad for business. I have a good mind to sue the land of Bohemia. If you attack us, we will fight back. It will be for all-out war. This child, so sassy child. He's willing to go to war for that? My gods, I fear for you, Bohemia.
What happened to all-out war? Mr. Loon certainly doesn't appear to be lying. But that doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here. If the defense is unable to find fault with the witnesses' statements, the court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard on that, my learned friend.
The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what really happened here, no matter what it takes.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine the witnesses.
Yes, my lord, my lady, my lady. Mr. Looney Maloons.
Hold it!
Hold it!
Hold my tumbler. You couldn't just have forgotten one, maybe. Signor, I might not notice if I was given 100 lentils and one was missing. But we are talking about 3 enormous balloons. Do you believe I could make a mistake about something so grand and expensive? He has a point.
I took the liberty of having Inspector Gregson check this gentleman's warehouse. I have the report here. It clearly says a total of 3 balloons.
It would appear and said he'd have to go himself in that case. Oh, poor Greggy. So that's why Italy and Austria was opposite in the Great War. All because of a child. Sassy lost child. Ah.
Hold it!
Hold it. It would be quite a catastrophe if they fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Loon, tell me, what is it that keeps these balloons in the sky? Are you an idiota? Sorry? That is like asking why does a candle burn bright? It burns bright because it burns bright. And a balloon flies because it flies. What else? That must be Italian for I don't know.
There are 2 types of flying balloons. Hot air balloons and gas balloons. Hot air balloons work on the principle of hot air being less dense than cold air, whereas gas balloons derive their lift by using a gas that is lighter than air.
See, and my balloons are filled with the magic gas, I believe.
Hydrogen, lighter than air but highly explosive. Good lord! Ho, ho.
Maybe that's why Santa doesn't use jets and hot air balloons. They explode. Maybe reindeers don't explode. Oh, I must ask next time. I do not permit. Okay, this is the next. No. I do not permit smoking of the cigarettes in any of my balloons. The magic gas does not like fire.
Even a small spark of static electricity could cause the entire balloon to explode.
What is the matter with you, senor? All that comes out of your mouth is explosion, explosion. I tell you, my balloons are perfectly safe. They have to be, or I cannot eat. None of my balloons exploded that day, I am completely sure. But if you still say that is what happened, you must show me the proof. I'm starting to turn into Mario. I'm so sorry. Those are the only things I know. Let's go, Luigi. I am Mario.
Alright, so Mr. Loon had 3 balloons in the air that day. If none of them were damaged, then what was the one that exploded?
Hold it!
Hold it!
Get it! I was surprised to find a piece of fabric still at the scene, actually. Didn't you search the area surrounding the stage for clues? Nah, I'm not into picking stuff off the ground, May. Always works out way better. Diving into people's pockets instead. So much for the new career path. Mind you, the boss was on his hands and knees picking up all kinds of rubbish from the floor. Thing is though, the cage went crashing into the Crystal Tower, didn't it? So that's where most of the investigating was going on. Even so, I would have thought someone from Scotland Yard would have gathered it up as evidence. Core, listen to you. You stumble across a bit of balloon and suddenly you're the best investigator in the world? Pardon? Well, you ain't got a badge, are you? Have you? Like this one. I could arrest you with this if I wanted to. I wouldn't put it past her. Come to think of it, there was talk of some scorching on the ground at the meeting we had about the investigation. The Kappas.
Hold it!
There was considerable damage to the stage and surrounding area, wasn't there? Yeah, some of the covers, the crews what were watching the experiment were caught in the blast and injured. Good job the old contraption didn't kill over, eh? I haven't even considered that.
It seems there was great panic after the incident occurred. Nevertheless, the police shouldn't have missed a torn piece of the envelope from a balloon. Inspector Gregson can expect repercussions.
Oh no, Greggy. Like me swiping all his fish and chips, eh?
The man's sole pleasure.
Wow, that's cruel. Taking away his fish and chips, the one thing he loves.
I wonder if that's the counterpart of because in the Phoenix Wright ones, you have Gumshoe. I forgot his first name. But anyway, Gumshoe, he likes to eat instant noodles because that's the only thing he can afford with his salary. So that's like the running gag. And he doesn't get paid enough, but only instant noodles are what he can eat. So I wonder if it's a gag here too.
None of this matters. That scrap of balloon envelope means nothing. Niente.
Hold it!
You mean the color is wrong?
Si, senor. I do not have any green balloons in my warehouse.
And yet a piece of green cloth was found at the scene, and it's unmistakably from a balloon.
Well, I do not know how that can be.
For the sake of argument, let's say that a green balloon did explode above the stage. You couldn't therefore conclude that it happened on the day in question.
Why not?
There have been recreational balloon flights over Hyde Park operating from before the Great Exhibition. One could have exploded on some earlier dates, unfortunate as I'm sure you'd agree. You believe it may have been from some earlier balloon accident that predates the exhibition? Ho ho ho!
Si, exactamente. As the senor says, it is not from one of my balloons. Clearly, this little ragazzo from Bohemia is mistaken about what he saw. Oh no, the child. What is this child?
Excuse me!
何これ、子供? クソガキ? It's Master Wilhelm Gosrasigismenormenstein.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, something is very wrong. I know what I saw. There was a green balloon there. I swear all over Bohemia.
You can speak as much bad language as you like, but it changes nothing.
If you do not have evidence, ragazzo, then I must tell your parents to punish you, eh?
Ah, so he was calling stupid ragazzo to the child. Perhaps we'll let the judge decide when it comes to punishment.
Evidence? What is this evidence?
To give a simple explanation, young man. A photograph, for instance. Some tangible proof of what you claim.
Well, why did you say so sooner? I have this photograph here.
Good gracious! Ho ho ho!
What? I had not been up in the balloon for a little while, so I was very excited. I took lots and lots of photographs.
Wow, he has his own camera.
Of the Crystal Tower of the Bohemia exhibit, of the streets of London, of the hot eel cellar, the balloon.
And the instantaneous kinesis experiment? Did you take a picture of that?
Yeah, one picture.
Really? You did take one?
But all I wanted was a ride in a balloon. I was not interested in boring experiments.
Never mind that. Can you show us that photograph?
Yes, of course, and then you will see. You will see that I'm not lying. That I really did see a green balloon.
Yeah, Mr. Loon has a hot air balloon as a hat. And it even has the fire in the middle. So weird.
Everyone's just dot. Well, I see you are all too shocked to speak.
Yes, I think shock is indeed the word, young man.
Chukum. Green balloon on monochrome photo. Exactamundo. I only realized that now. Yes. Yeah, perhaps you cannot see what is. See that it was a green balloon from this photograph, but
Oh, shucks, the game just replied to us.
But that is not my fault. That is the fault of the stupid person who made the camera. I hate it when children cry. Well, it's not white with a zigzag line, I guess. If there's no zigzag line though, that means it doesn't belong to Mr. Loon, so that raises another question though.
That is one very bohemian sounding cry.
I don't know how to make the letter A do that sound, so I'm not sure what it's supposed to sound like.
Oh, very well. The court would accept this photograph as evidence.
It's not my fault. It's the fault of the person who made the camera.
Well, never mind. I'm sure you have plenty of wonderful sepia memories to take home with you.
In any case, when exactly did you take that photograph? Quite annoying, Ninja. Well, it was on the day of the big explosion.
You don't say.
When I pressed this shutter release, there was this very loud bang, and a hot wind rushed over my face.
Oh, that means this photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred.
Well, if you ask me, this black and white photograph changes nothing.
Wait, we should look at it.
There we go. Hey, it doesn't work. Oh well.
Maybe this one works. There we go.
Where is the photograph? 写真どこ?
Wait, is this? Wait, why is there nobody in this one? Why is it empty? There's a dude in the cage and the scientist guy. The crowd. What is this? Shooting star? これは何? Changes nothing.
I could not give the flying fig.
Lovely language you picked up. As I thought, Mr. Loon's testimony just doesn't quite add up. The young Bohemian boy claims to have seen another fourth balloon, but Mr. Loon vehemently denies the possibility, and it's hard to imagine the man in charge could be mistaken about the number that were in the air. Still, this inconsistency must tell us something, I'm sure.
The thing he looks forward, the projectile, very suspicious. Right?
It looks like it was trying to hit the balloon. Maybe that's why the quote-unquote green balloon exploded. All three of my balloons were carrying passengers. If they fell to the ground in an explosion, what a consequence. This one. Oh no. We can show the photograph because there's nobody in the balloon.
Objection!
So why was that empty? Unfortunately, the photograph master Gotsto can't tell us the color of the balloon, but it can tell us something else. Something crucially important. What? It shows that the pictured balloon wasn't carrying any passengers. Oh, my goodness, you're right! Ho, ho, ho! But surely all the balloons would have been carrying passengers. There would be no sense in it otherwise.
See! They are for pleasure, for see the view. My balloons only fly with passengers.
Which tells us that the pictured balloon isn't one of them. So when the incident occurred that day, There was a fourth balloon in the skies above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon.
I know nothing. Niente. I can only tell you one thing.
If this balloon was not carrying passengers, then it was not one of mine.
Yeah, it's quite sus.
Oh, look,
Objection!
his hat is moving. There are illegal tradesmen everywhere you care to look. Clearly, one such entrepreneur decided to capitalize on the opportunity presented by the Great Exhibition and managed to operate balloon flights on Mr. Loon's patch without him realizing.
See, the competition trying to steal my profits. I did not notice because of the experimento that went wrong on the stage.
This fourth balloon exploded at the very same moment Mr. Asman was beamed from the stage below.
Right. So them scraps that fell to the ground after and left them scorch marks, they didn't come from the stage at all. It was below the balloon raining down. Because no one was in it, it didn't get no attention.
A mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers, silently floating over the experimentation stage.
Objection!
This photograph shows us nothing more. A stray balloon carrying no one and operated by some rogue trader. Clearly, it has nothing to do with the case. Its relevance does elude me, I must say. The court has seen sufficient evidence and heard ample testimony already. The prosecution calls for this trial to be concluded.
Oh, that's suspicious. Why do you want to end this so fast? Don't be too fast, my boy. Really? Have we really got to the truth yet? No, I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jury's minds are made up, and not in our favor. What else can this photograph tell us? Is there something more we can learn from it? Oh, hell yeah. The truth is this mood.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, wait! Please don't give your decisions yet. The photograph from Master Gotts may well be hiding one more vital clue. What's that?
A vital clue?
Objection!
In the face. We're well past the point of mere possibilities. It's time for definitives now. So tell the court. What exactly does this alleged clue in the photograph prove?
Oh, thank you for the poster watering the head patos. Thank you for the head pats, Niancia. Maybe I should give you with hugs. Gift you with huggles. Hagu soon. Just you. Yes, because you gave me hadapato. Wow, that crappy. Oh, it is a heart. I appreciate the heart too. Arigato gozaimasu.
What am I pressing? So, I think we can go with the cause of explosion. Because we can't see the color for sure. And the owner, well, there's nobody there. And you can't see the top of the balloon if it has the zigzag line.
I'm betting it on the cause of the explosion.
We can reasonably assume that the pictured balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion.
Ja! That's right, Ja! It was not my fault.
Evidently, because the birdcage from the kinesis machine materialized in the sky where it had been flying. And the balloon, being filled with flammable hydrogen, instantly and explosively ignites.
Objection!
Objection.
No, that's not what happened. What? It would appear that this photograph requires closer examination. Ho ho ho. Counsel for the defense, you will highlight the location of this alleged clue in the photograph for the court. Of course, my lord. If you look closely, it's plain enough to see. And what's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have, in a way that leads to an unbelievable conclusion. The clue that heavily suggests the real reason the balloon exploded is...
Hello, shooting star again. Dun-dun-dun.
Take that!
The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous.
Miracle.
If you look, you'll notice there's a bright white line that appears to point directly at the balloon. Most likely a ray of light caught incidentally on the film. I'm afraid I can see nothing of the sort. If you look with a magnifying glass, my lord, it becomes clear what the nature of this bright line really is. Goodness, what is that?
Just wild Susei struck into the balloon.
Yeah.
Well, she is a rising star after all.
Undeniably some flash of light, yeah? Oh golly. Do you think it might be lightning?
But it couldn't have been a fun day.
I believe you may be looking at fire.
A ball of fire headed straight for the balloon, like an arrow.
Indeed. Even to my aging eyes, it would appear to be a flame of some sort. My word! Are you suggesting this flame struck the hydrogen gas that filled the balloon?
Objection!
That's absurd! The balloon would have been 60 feet above the ground at that time. No flame could possibly have reached such a height.
Underestimating the power of flame.
Objection!
Actually, it's my opinion that a particular piece of evidence found at the scene reveals how that is exactly what did happen.
What evidence?
If such evidence exists, Council, then for goodness sake, present it, man! Which evidence explains this mysterious streak of flame that appeared to be headed directly for the balloon?
Balloon. Wha-pat.
Take that!
This was found hidden at the foot of a small ornamental tree near the scene.
Good lord, is that a crossbow? Ho ho ho.
An arrow dipped in oil and set alight could have been shot from this weapon, sending a flaming arrow straight into the hydrogen-filled balloon.
Are you suggesting that crossbow was used to deliberately?
Blimey, you're right! That streak of light in the photo looks just like an arrow, doesn't it?
Then the explosion of the balloon, it was...
Very likely the result of a flaming arrow from this crossbow lighting the hydrogen gas inside it.
No!
Oh, that was so dramatic. That was so dramatic. Oh my god, Baroque.
Order! Order! Kenzin, this is an extraordinary supposition.
If the aim was to cause the balloon to explode, the shooter could have used a gun, of course. However, there's an obvious reason why that would have been out of the question.
The noise of the discharge. Of course.
That's right.
Na-na-na-na.
By using a crossbow, the projectile could be fired at the balloon silently. Well, yeah, if someone had shot a gun off in the exhibition grounds, it would have caused a real panic. But with the big explosion, there was a very big panic anyway, no? I don't like this. I should be pleased to have found a plausible new explanation for all this, but something feels wrong.
Objection!
Do you understand the implications of what you're saying, my Nipponese friend? If a flaming arrow did indeed hit the balloon, then obviously it would have exploded. And if the birdcage appeared from the cloud of smoke that ensued... What? Wait a minute. What are you really saying here? I don't get it. Was the birdcage beamed up into the sky after all, or what? My goodness me! Ave Maria! Bloody Mary! Ho ho ho! Now I understand. That's what that sinking feeling is about. I think there's a good chance that the birdcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along.
All along.
What? Did I just hear that correctly, Council?
Kablam!
There's no going back now. The horse has bolted. Let's assume, as I said, that the birdcage was hidden inside the green balloon from the start.
Ka-chonk.
On stage, when the experiment was started, the birdcage in the instantaneous kinesis machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. At that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground, causing the green balloon to explode and drawing the attention of the spectators to the sky above their heads. From amid the smoke, the hidden birdcage then appeared, to fall down and crash into the crystal tower.
In other words, it's scam.
I think you'll all agree it's entirely plausible that what I've just described is the real truth behind the miraculous experiment carried out that day. This Good grief!
Objection!
Oh, this is a scam, Pluto.
This is ludicrous. What you describe is no science experiment. It's child's play. A contemptible display of stage magic.
Magic. The magician and the jury.
Did somebody say magic? Would you like to pick a card?
Both Mr. Sholmes and Iris said that the experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, this is the only way to explain what happened that day. And in any case, the victim's body was found inside the birdcage in the crystal tower. If the instantaneous kinesis didn't take place, how do you explain that?
I didn't think that far.
If I may put in a word, as a man of magic myself,
I told you he'll speak.
such apparent discrepancies can easily be explained by some simple deception.
Juror number 3.
All that would be needed is a doppelganger, someone who looked very similar to the victim, Mr. Osman, and having this other man appear on stage to front the show as a body double.
Yes, of course. So in fact, Mr. Aspen must have been inside the birdcage that was concealed inside the balloon right from the start.
Objection!
That balloon would have been filled with hydrogen. Anything hidden inside it would have been scattered to the 4 winds when it exploded.
Hello, Cyber Dogeman. Welcome, Doginess. Objection!
Yes. Objection! You get it!
Objection!
That's the voice we give Mr. Payne and his ancestor.
Objection! Hi, welcome. How are you, my Doginess? Dogisness.
I don't know what title to give.
But welcome.
We're on case 3 of the second game of Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. The Great Departed Soul, as they call it. Really good impression of Toad.
Mario! Peach!
I don't know what he really says. Something like that, right?
No one would ever have embarked on such a risky adventure. Not necessarily. The explosive force of the balloon gas would very much depend upon the mixture ratio. Juror number 4. Flying balloons are merely filled with pure hydrogen, but a mixture of other gases such as helium is will. Helium on its own doesn't explode, but by controlling the gas mixture ratio, the explosive force can be altered. The mixture ratio. Obviously, the victim's body would have suffered some burns that would be unavoidable, but not to such an extent as to render this whole obscene charade impossible.
So everything that happened can be explained logically and scientifically.
The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It was all part of an elaborate deception to make it appear that instantaneous kinesis had occurred. Well, goodness me. Oh me, oh my.
And if we accept that this is what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Asman, was never present on the public experimentation stage to begin with. Earn the sub, NGL. Really? Oh, thank you so much. Ito. My alerts are a bit wonky because, I don't know, maybe I have to reconnect them. Yeah, so I'm so sorry if there's no notification for it, but... Arigato! That's usually the sound you hear. Oh, there it is! You got the Gremlin Anzu one. Perfect. I'm all of my sound alerts, so. Thank you very much, Dojin-nis. I am honored to be Dojin. Yes.
In short, he couldn't have been killed by the defendant, who was on stage in full view the entire time.
Oh, it's a dramaticness.
This would be very hard for the prosecution to counter. Guardman Zeeks can't credibly maintain that Professor Hairbrain is a suspect now.
Oh, Nare. Nare? Who's that?
You?
He's gonna say something that would probably put this into chaos. Sus moment. Hello, Blue Moon. Welcome, welcome. Hi, how are you? Oh, hisashiburi da ne. Long time no see. Mr. Naruhodo, I appreciate your efforts. Thank you. Professor? You're well? Oh, that's great. Hi, a lot of people are getting sick because of the change in temperature lately. Cold season, ne? Take your vitamin C, stay warm.
And cozy, minasan. いつも気をつけてお願いします。
A PSA from One-san. Hi. Thank you, One-san.
You're welcome.
Hi. Okay, where are we? But you can stop now. Just keep your mouth shut, please. Sorry?
What's all this about, Mr. Hairbrain?
I, Albert Hairbrain, hereby confess that it was me who stabbed Mr. Odiasman. Yes, it was me with my faithful friend and partner Andrew the screwdriver. What are you doing? Nani kore? It was me. Plot twist of the century. I know. I'm doing my whole ass work to free him of this crime, but he's just like sabotaging himself. All the sake for science? Oh my god.
Order! Order! Yeah!
Defendant, explain this sudden confession.
Objection!
Objectiones.
Professor Hairbrain, what are you talking about? It's what I've said all along. I must protect my hypothesis and my precious machine.
You stand there and claim it was all a trick, all an elaborate prank. But where's your proof?
No, you'd have to examine the machine if you wanted to prove it, but then it would be all over.
My beautiful hypothesis would be laid bare. I mean, the indignity of it.
It's clear that you drew the plans for the experiment, but you didn't actually build it. It's quite conceivable that you were duped, Professor. If you'll just let me... Baroque! Yes?
I'll cooperate.
I'll do whatever you say. I swear it. So please.
Ensure the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act is adhered to and protect my creation.
I saw my friend playing this and the only thing I thought was, why is it so dramatic?
Yes, this game is dramatic. It puts the dramatic in drama.
Hi. Wait, or is it the other way around? The drama and dramatic? Oh, there he goes with his alcohol, with his wine.
Yes, very dramatic.
Pray forgive.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hollowed chalice at this critical juncture. Here's to my learned Nipponese friend. What?
The correct phrase is the game put the drama in dramatic. Dramatic.
Didich.
Ho ho ho, I like you guys. I like you guys. Fun. Puns are welcome. Dad jokes are welcome. Corny jokes are semi-welcome. 50-50.
And his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense's position in the light of the accused's confession. Do you intend to formally assert that the experiment was nothing more than a conjuring trick? Because the moment you do, the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act that protects the professor's invention will cease to apply. The prosecution will then demand a rigorous examination of the machinery involved in order to establish the truth.
Jokes are easy to do with dramatic games easily. Oh, hell yeah.
Did you guys know, for those who are not well in tune with the Ace Attorney franchise, the one that makes the Phoenix Wright games, Apollo Justice, Miles Edgeworth, and this one, the names are always puns, and they have so many references everywhere. So it's actually fun to see like where is this actually based off from. And it's really nice that you see the characters are named based on the theme that they hold. So like Mr. Loon, it's his full name is Balthazar Loon. So it's like Balloon, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know with the little child. And then Baroque Van Zieks. Baroque is like a pun for Baroque, you know, like the art style or the architectural style. Is there a way to increase the mic volume?
Gomen, chotto. Let me see.
Coco! Is this better? Yonosuke holds a reference to Ryu from Street Fighter. Maybe? I don't know. But his last name is Naruhodo, which is actually the Japanese expression for I understand. Yeah, for those who don't know, Naruhodo is an actual Japanese phrase that means I understand, I see. So that's it. Yeah. So it's funny he's named Naruhodo and he's a lawyer. It's like saying I understand. Any chance of investigating will be crushed, and the confidentiality of the professor's hypothesis preserved.
I feel bad for the chalice. The glass couple.
Welcome, sir. What is the defense official position on this matter? What Professor Hairbrain, my client, actually asked of me was to prove that the explosion on stage was an accident and protect the secrecy of his hypothesis.
You've never played this game before, so it's like just a court case game where you read and like you root for someone? You do have an investigation segment. So if you're not in the courtroom, you're out there in the field looking for evidence and interviewing people. Then after you found all the clues available, it takes you to the courtroom. And this is what we do in the courtroom. Basically, you cross-examine people, so you question them and try to find flaws in what they're saying by contradicting it with either other people's testimonies or with your own evidence that you picked up around. Yeah. But yeah, in the end, you still have to solve the crime. Some decisions or moments where you have to present evidence does cost you a life. So you have like 5 lives, if I remember correctly. So if you get 5 wrongs, then it's game over. Yeah. Sometimes you have certain parts where it's a one-hit KO type of event. Like it's so important that if you get it wrong, you lose the case. So there's that too. Kinda like a detective simulator. Yeah, that's true. You function as both as a detective and lawyer in a way. The franchise is good for the stories and the cases mostly. And the characters are always lovable. I'm a fan of it ever since the Phoenix Wright ones, the trilogy. The only games I didn't play from this franchise were the ones released in the 3DS because I never had a 3DS. Yeah. But there's no way to do that without implying the professor's guilt. Do I protect my client's life by asserting his innocence? Or do I uphold the client's request but see him condemned? Either way, I can't avoid betraying his trust.
You've been silent long enough. Isn't talking your trade, my learned friend? Or has all knowledge of English escaped your confused Nipponese mind?
That's a very relatable pose. When you don't know what's left of life. Mr. Naruhodo!
There's no escape here. I have to make a choice.
But it's an impossible one. I have to give up on something, but what?
The defense asserts that the defendant's instantaneous kinesis machine was in fact...
Uh-oh. I'm not sure on this one. What do you guys think? I feel like... I don't know if there's a correct answer to this. Me in the middle of math class. So desu ne. Watashi mo. Me too. I'm like that. You can give me history, science, and all that, but don't give me math. Okay. I wonder if this is a decision where it doesn't matter if whatever choice you pick. Because there are times, like really rare times, where any decision is actually correct or any decision is wrong. So it's like plot armor. I'm gonna go with conjuring trick. Hold on. It'll actually matter? Oh no! Eto. Nani ka na? Eto. I'm gonna go with the second one because I feel like if it's a proper scientific invention, it goes against my principles. It doesn't go with the evidence. Trick! Or treat! Oh, hello, my doggy. My dog his name is Uhtred, so if you guys hear me talk about him, I'm probably just scolding him not to try and attempt to pee in my room. But right now, he's sleeping soundly on my foot. So cute. So clingy. Oh no, am I gonna die? Good boy, Uhtred. Good boy, Uhtred. Oh, you ran out of water. Just a moment, I'm gonna give him some water. dog is adorable. Oh, thank you.
You guys want to see him?
I'm gonna show him on the screen. I think the camera will reach. Hold on.
Dog cam. Yeah, dogu kamu. Doko doko. Hold on. I gotta make sure to face it down first. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let's make it bigger. I introduce to you my Gulo Dogo. Where is he?
Yeah, he plays with his bed, the mat bed, so don't mind that. He does have a proper bed, but it's being washed and it's been raining, so it hasn't dried. He's over there. He's a corgi. I don't know if it's dark for you guys. Hold on. Your dog's name is Pancake. Oh, that's cute. Pancakey. That's one of the stuffed toys I own that he ended up getting. The orange bear dog thingy mabak. Richard! There you are, baby! Where, baby? So cutie, baby. Oh, look at that adorable smile. You're still as handsome as the day I met you. Cutie, baby. Yes, baby Utre? Oh, baby. He likes to lick hands. He likes licking a lot. Oh, your dog's name is Bella Rose. That's cute. That's a very cute name, Bella Rose. Or is it Belia? I hope I pronounced it right. Where are you going, baby? Hi, it's my arm. Is that my leg? Oh, it's my thigh.
Puna, cute baby. What? Yes, baby? You're saying hi to Chato? Oh, I see. Oh, you need to go out?
I'll call brother. Alright. Corgi, our #1 loyal dog breeds. Are they? How did I end up with him? We have a family friend who has a boyfriend, but they're no longer together now. It's a dog breeder. Nothing big and commercial, like big, just, a small time one. So at least I know they're taking care of the dogs. They don't produce like so many dogs. They had like 3 corgi siblings that were up for sale because they were already 1 year old. They made the price lower. So my mom decided to get one as a gift for me. I think he's 2 years old now. So we got him last year. He was 1 year old. His birthday is in January. January something. I forgot the date. I'm so sorry, Lucha. Yeah, so he's 2 years old right now. We have a Olgi. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Olgi. And the golden Chrono corgi is black.
Oh, kawaii. That's so cute.
Yeah, my dog is so loyal. He doesn't go with anyone else unless I tell him to. And it's when I'm streaming, my younger brother usually helps out, or a family member, because they're kind of supportive of the streaming. Thankfully, they would take him down because my room is in the 2nd floor. So if he needs to pee, he needs to go all the way downstairs, not too far, and then outside. The problem is he likes to walk around before he actually pees or poops. So it takes time. I used to be the one who takes him out, but then sometimes it causes the stream to be like on pause for 30 minutes because he really takes his time. And whenever I go to the shower, the toilet, or anywhere, he's like following. He's like, I must go. I must protect. If someone else tries to hug me, he barks at them. Or he puts himself in between me and the person. He used to bark at my dad when my dad would hug me. Same thing with my mom. He's like, no, get off of her. Adorable. But now he kind of gets that they're family. So he just lets them, but he stares at them until they let go. If they hug for too long, he'll start barking. What do you use to have that 3D model face tracking? I use Vtube Studio. Letter V and then tube, like Tube, Studio. It's free, but there's usually like a watermark, trademark on the bottom left. But there's a one-time payment to get that off, and it's not that high. Yeah, Vtube Studio. The letter V is close to the tube. Let me type that in chat. Vtube Studio. And you can find it in Steam. Most people don't allow it, but when do you want to do a collab with me? Oh! You can send me a message. Zudi! Tasukete kure! Feel free to message me, Blue Moon, on Twitter or my Facebook page or even in Discord. I think Zudi, you have also our Discord, right? Yeah, you can message me on any of those platforms. Except Twitch, my whispers there, like the private message is off, or I don't really check it because of the bot problems in the past. Yeah, feel free to join our Discord. We're kinda just chill there. We mostly just share memes. Yes, Dodgy. It is in the Steam store. I also make up random nicknames, just let me know if you don't like them. So yeah, hit me up there. No problemas. Alright, no problem, Blue Moon. No problemas. Okay, where were we? Alright, the existing crisis. No, I can't say it. My client places faith in me. I just can't let him down. Down. Oh, who's this? What must I give up on? Is not the question you have to ask yourself here. Who's this? It's what can I protect? Eh? この人は誰? Who's this person? Huh? Ah! Susato-san! She has returned! For those who don't know, she went back to Japan in the story. So this is actually in England, the current case. So she's back! Hello again, Mr. Naruhodo. It's been far too long. Susato-san! But what are you? Hiya! Oh no, it's the Susato takedown. Hurrah! Oh no, this is difficult. Hold on. Wow, there we go. Ah! My first Susato takedown in 6 months! Oh, everything's upside down. There'll be time to talk later, Mr. Naruhodo. For now, we must concentrate on the task at hand. Which is working out not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect. Oh wait, he's back. Professor Hairbrain! Whoa, here I am. Never gets tired. Professor Hairbrain! Yes! Yes? Yesterday you told me that science is the pursuit of truth. Oh, pursuit of truth. The stick of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too. Yes, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Vtube Studio is available on Apple devices as well. Which I don't see in my room. It's not there. Wait for brother. I actually have it also on my phone. But I haven't tried streaming from the phone yet. Maybe if I go out, guys, on a trip, wanna have an IRL stream? But it's not the best you could put in your own 3D models. Oh wait, chotto, I forgot. Vtube Studio is for 2D models. I'm not actually 3D. When it comes to 3D models, I'm not sure what the people use. And personally, I believe that you didn't stab Mr. Asma. She put him in his place.
So desu ne.
Susato-san is like the judicial assistant, so she's basically like your sidekick. Yeah.
Hi, brother.
I think you've come to realize something yourself too, haven't you? That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. The truth behind that is what we must both pursue now. And there goes our bottle of wine number 5, I think.
So, you finally opened your eyes.
What? Ke? Nani?
And as for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer.
For those who don't know, Hairbrain here, his first name is Albert. He used to be schoolmates with Baruch Van Zieks, our prosecutor. So they're actually friends.
Having heard my learned friend's assertion, don't you have something to say?
Baruch!
Lord Van Zieks.
Gosh, I've never heard him speak that way before. In truth, there's one thing, something I've remembered that's of relevance. What? On the day it happened, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the stage. A man holding that crossbow.
I beg your pardon.
Santa Claus is shocked. Professor! Did the man have any distinguishing features? What did he look like? Taller than me, and thinner than me, with straight hair, straighter and whiter than mine. Let me see. One less lens than me too, a monocle, a rather stylish black monocle. But one thing in particular will help to positively identify the man. You see, I know him very well. After all, he's the engineer who built my invention.
What?
He built the machine? That's right. Mr. Asman introduced him to me a year ago. He's a man by the name of... Oh no, how do you read that? Enoch? Enosh? Oh my god. I'm going to pretend it's Enoch. Enoch Dreber. Dreber! Does this name mean something? Members of the jury seem flustered. Not to name any scientist wishes to hear. The man's an abomination. Not to name any conjurer wishes to hear either. What on earth is he? I'm afraid this isn't the first tale of this nature that I've heard in scientific circles in connection with that man. There's talk of all the flamboyant experiments that turned out to be nothing but stage trickery in the end. Obviously, the rascal is after the government's research grant money. When magicians are in need of money, I have heard of them resorting to these underhanded tactics. Some acquaintances of mine with the experience of such things have mentioned Enoch Dreber's name before.
It's okay, baby.
The man's both an engineer and a magician. Yes, we're dealing with an unparalleled confidence trickster here. That's Enoch Dreber for you.
Who is this guy? He has a monocle.
I still don't know how monocles can stay on your face. But it looks so interesting. One lens. So it's true then. My invention. My great machine.
It was just a grand illusion.
Considering what we just heard about Mr. Drebber's character, I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely.
Even though no one else believed it, I wanted to. I wanted to believe that machine would function exactly as my hypotheses predicted.
And I was just watching the stream for fun and I completely forgot about... But yeah, you passed.
I passed the vibe check. Yay! Dooch. Doochie doochie. Dooch 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 dooch.
Time to bring this case to close. I don't know. The case is so short if it's gonna end here. I have a feeling there's something more to it.
Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume.
I knew that if the machine was examined in detail, its construction would give away my hypotheses. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen.
I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick, than a work of deception, then everything I worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life would be over. So dramatic, no?
I was terrified at the prospect.
It will be, but yet this case be in multiple stages if it continues on. Usually there's like one case that's really long in each Ace Attorney game, so who knows? Maybe it's this one. Because there's so many unanswered questions. So you really had no idea then, did you? About the true nature of the machine that was built? Oh, no problem, dude. You got a band rehearsal.
What do you play?
About the true nature of the machine that was built, and the true nature of Mr. Drebber.
Drums, nice! You go slay him. Slay him with the drumsticks. Alright. Take care, Ned. Go dodge him. Dodge them. Dodge, 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 dodge. Rock music, that's cool. Nice, bye! じゃあまたね。頑張ります。
I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it. It's entirely possible that Mr. Asman and Mr. Drebber were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring the research grant money.
Yes, baby, why are you talking to me?
My dog is talking to you.
Nani, baby? Nani, baby, Ultra? You have to go with brother. Because I can't go yet. Yeah?
The only instrument I can do is piano. I play the violin, but it's been years. And my violin was given away to one of my nephews, if I remember right. Besides, that would be too small for me now. When I announced my invention to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career. I pulled all the levers and turned all the dials in exactly the way Drebber had described. When the smoke suddenly started billowing out, I panicked. I didn't know what was happening. But I really don't know how the whole illusion was made to work. I don't know anything anymore. Oh, I kind of feel bad for him.
Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor.
Yes, Ultra. Oh, you wanna stream, baby?
Yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna have Uhtred, my dog, be the streamer. It'll be a face cam, and it's just him doing doge things. Maybe he'll type random letters and speak.
Do you now consent to the prosecution submitting the necessary paperwork to release your invention from the protection afforded by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act?
Yes.
Please go ahead. Corgi Doge stream. Yeah. Maybe if I have extra money, either from stream or work, we could buy him several treats. He can have like a treat tasting session. Or maybe we can get him some new toys and see if he'll play with them and like them or just toss them to the side. I'm very sorry. Oh, poor Hairbrand.
It would appear that we shall have to suspend proceedings for the remainder of the day now. Lord Van Zeeks.
Uhtred Snacks tier list. Oh, that's nice.
My lord, the court has newly been made aware of another party whose involvement in this matter is critical. Yes, Mr. Drebber. Gather information about the man if possible. I should like him served with a subpoena. Ho, ho, ho. With pleasure, my lord.
Or buy a GoPro camera and a vest and attach the GoPro to the vest and do POV stream. Oh, I don't know how to connect a GoPro to a computer or to the stream though. Maybe, is there like a mobile app for it? I think my dad has a GoPro camera, one of the older models. I could check it out if it would work. I don't have a headband for it or a vest though. I'll have to find a way to put it on the Uhtred. But that can be.
Now counsel for the defense.
Yes, my lord.
When we reconvene, I shall be looking for one thing and one thing alone from you. Evidence that the defendant is innocent of the crime for which he presently stands accused.
I understand.
Good. In that case, this court is adjourned until tomorrow morning. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh yeah, you're right. We could just make it a video recording. Oh, that would be better. So I can also like blur faces if ever some faces get caught, or plate numbers and stuff, people's house numbers, if ever. Because I swore to myself, if I were to like upload something that was IRL, I'm gonna try to do my best to blur all the people's faces. I know it's not required, but over the years and with certain experiences, I've come to realize I think it would be nice if I actually practiced, the privacy of other people. I don't know, but that's just me. I mean, that's what I prefer. Oh, thank you for the posture and watering. October 23, 1:36 p.m. The Old Bailey Defendants Antechamba.
Hello there, Nectarine. I'm not a Nectarine! I am an apricot. And hello, Memalord. Memalord.
Just joking.
Hello, Meme Lord. How are you?
Mr. Naruhodo! He's so dramatic. Yes? Greetings, third meme lord. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me. I dragged you into my mess. Oh, how did it ever come to this? I'm so sorry. Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to, I mean? About what he was really, constructing? Naturally. The machine was the embodiment of my hypotheses, of all my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it. Alright, in that case, I won't say any more. Now, sadly, the murder accusation against you still stands, so we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow. Well, thank you for doing so much for me.
Actually, the fourth meme lord.
Dun dun dun. They're multiplying.
Finish the new chaos route in SMT. What's a VX? My brain cannot. Is that 5? Ah, no, wait, no. I remember. That's the emulated one, right? The fan thingy maba. I remember. I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruhodo. Arriving late? Didn't you receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I'd arrive. Postcard? What postcard?
I hid it from you, Bruno, so it would be a surprise. Well, did it work?
I was surprised, alright, especially when she threw me to the ground. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I was just so happy to see you again that it sort of slipped out. Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in the future? Oh, is that so, Mean Lord?
Susie's train was late into London, Victoria, this morning, you see. But we made the coachman really whip the horses hard, so she didn't miss the whole trial.
I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Oh, having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. So, I'm delighted to see you back in London. Oh, you're so kind. You're too kind, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm delighted to be here. I hope I can continue to be of service to you. Of course. So, what brought you back? Did Professor Mikotoba not protest?
Let's save all the conversations for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I've made one of my most special plans ever for this special occasion.
Oh, Iris, how wonderful! I can't wait! Oh! Makarakarm and Tetrakarm are very broken? Well, I'm not surprised actually. Susato-san was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time. But despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn. So if you ever feel useless, remember that the magic stat in SMT BX. It's also the name. Oh, Suzuki-masu, Suzuku. It's to be continued. Oh. Say. I guess we can save it on the other save slot. This one. Just to be sure. Double tap. Alright. Well, I didn't expect it to be that short. Oh, how long have you been live? Almost 2 hours? Ah, okay, then it's almost standard. Maybe we're just moving too fast. Or faster than usual. Well, if the next part is the investigation portion, that means it's gonna be long. So, I guess we can end the stream here. Wow! This is one of the shortest streams I've ever done. For those who are new, I used to stream for like 6 to 8 hours. And then I tried to minimize it to 4 to 5. And then now I'm trying to just keep it 2 to 3 because of health. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we can end here. Because the investigation portion is usually really long. So. We can end here now. Alright. So thank you very much for passing by or staying in my stream today. Yeah, exactly. Speed run. And yeah, sleep has to be more prioritized, or at least I think one of the problems I had before was my voice. It wasn't having enough rest. So yeah, I'm gonna save the investigation because it's usually long, because a lot of things get introduced. So most likely maybe next stream we'll finish the investigation and probably at least start part of the second part of the trial. So maybe it's gonna be a bit longer next time. Yeah. I have no work for the next 2 weekends, so I'm thinking we should do a back-to-back stream, like Saturday, Sunday of just Great Ace Attorney. But then it might kill my voice, so I'll think about it. Well, at least I could also just, play it a little longer also. Hi. Alright. So if you'd like to give me some support or to give me some sort of encouragement, punch that like button and then poke that subscribe button with the best smile in your heart. And if you'd move your finger a little longer, farther, ring-a-ling-a-ding that bell. Alright. Okay. So thank you very much, Ne. I do recommend the notification bell because sometimes I do stream out of nowhere, like a stream that's not scheduled if I'm suddenly free. I'm also over at Twitch. Feel free to follow me there as well. I stream on both platforms. Do the Mario. What Mario? Swing your arms from side to side. Mamma mia. I do a Yoshi better though. Yoshi's my baby in Marioverse. Mamma mia, who touched my spaghetti? Yeah, Yoshi's also a tax evader, the meme. Because of all the coins he picks up. Yeah. Blue Moon, I accepted your Discord friend request. Feel free to DM me. If I don't reply, I'm probably attending to my dogs. I have more than one. And it's also 12 a.m. at my end, so maybe I'll reply tomorrow in my morning or afternoon. Hi. But I'll definitely reply. Ne? I guess let me know like what region are you in, so I would know if we're the same time zone or if we need some adjustment. Because I'm from the Philippines, so I'm GMT +8. Remember Fat Yoshi? Oh yes, I definitely do. It's cute. Oh, you guys know that game Yoshi's Yarn World thingy-mabang? I remember they was selling a plushie of it. I regret not buying one. I couldn't afford it at that time. God damn. But I've always wanted one. It's so cute. Yeah, no problem, Blue Moon. Thank you also in advance for being patient if ever. Yeah, my work schedule is also a little weird, so I'll do my best to find vacant time. Ne? Hi. Ganbarimasu yo. Yo. You're an EST. Alrighty. I'll take note of that. Ne? Alright. So, Otsu Anzu, it's really fun to be with you guys all the time. You put a smile on my face. I hope I put one in yours. So, if you know our outro, say it together with me. If you don't, then listen well so you can say it with us next time. Oh yeah. Are you ready? Alright, here we go. And as always, I'll see you in the next package delivery.
Bye-bye.
Right now it's 11:11 a.m. in yours. Oh, okay. Then I get the time difference we have. Wakatta. I understand. Alright.
Okay. I'll take note of that.
11:11. It's 12:11. Well, now it's 12:12. So it's 1 hour less than mine, and then make it the opposite of AM or PM. Noted.
Hi. Alrighty.
Next stream schedule or package delivery schedule, I'll try within tomorrow or Tuesday. I really will try, but I will definitely stream on Wednesday, most likely over at Twitch. Hi. I'm contemplating on the Hi-Fi Rush stream if I'm continuing it because the audio kept going in and out. Apparently it's a problem with the game itself, so I'm gonna tinker around with the settings to see if I can make it lessen significantly or totally eradicate it. If not, I'll choose a different game because it's quite intrusive since Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm game after all.
Alright. So, bye-bye.
Papa Boy. Boy Boy. Please be good apricots. Do not commit any war crimes or any crime in general. Do your best. It's almost Christmas, so take care. You know how it is. Whenever it's near holiday, usually you're prone to danger. Ne?
Hi. Bye bye.